Hello, welcome everyone, and welcome to this qualifying round on Pro Division. So let's start with hole number one. We'll have some tailwind on this one. Not sure about what driver I can use. The main thing about this one is accuracy, in case we can hit a great ball. So extra mile level 7 I think should be the club to use. Let's see, the 47 curl, 45 accuracy, 41 curl is not too much, and probably we can even make this shot with the nice amount of curl we have in the quarterback. So let's try the quarterback on this one together with the Titan ball, and let's see what happens. So 7.5 of wind, so probably about 9 rings at max numbers, 8 rings medium numbers. So let's go full top spin. And about, I would be curling this one, so this is 5, about 9 rings.
Perfect shot.
Perfect ball. I really recommend to use the quarterback on this particular hole. So from other divisions, I know that if playing a Saturn shot, let's see, I don't know if this will work. This is about minus 5% distance, minus 5% elevation.
Great shot.
And probably about 80% distance or so. Maybe 75, I don't know. And since we will be adjusting back for the wind, let's see. So 7.5, this is 4.1 rings. Let us adjust for about 3.8 more or less. So the ball will come super hot. So 3.8 rings.
Great shot.
But
Nice on.
I would say we can do this shot. I will go for this one in the next round for sure. The only thing we need to know is that we will be starting from probably 90% distance, but after the adjustment we will probably be about 80. This is the reason why
Perfect shot.
I used about 3.8 rings.
Nice on. Birdie.
So for sure, with the wind that we have, we will really have a chance to make this shot in the next rounds.
Birdie.
So I will play the next shot. This is hole number 2 with sniper, and we need side spin for this particular shot. So I recommend to play a katana ball and a key maker in the weekend round. So this will be with the key maker for your weekend round shots. Slightly downhill for this particular shot. So this is, let's say, 5.1, but we have tailwind. So probably 6.5, 5.8 mid numbers, 5.1. So slightly more than we will be probably adjusting more or less mid numbers.
Great shot. Nice on.
This is minimum, probably less than. So probably I will adjust for about 4.7 rings more or less.
Perfect shot.
Super close.
Nice on.
Okay. No curl winded, as you can see.
Birdie.
And with the setup with the ball guide short, because the wind will extend the bounces.
Birdie.
So let's watch the shootout, because we have a very similar wind compared to what we will have. So 4.6 with headwind, and this is more or less, I would say, 75 distance, so about 5.2.
Perfect shot.
And as you can see, very close. So this is the shot that we will try to replicate on hole number 7, because we will be having the same wind. Okay, hole number 3. I will be playing, or at least trying to play, let's see, the distance 171, this is 180, this is 166. So let's go with the big dog, force hammer, and again keymaker ball, thinking about your weekend rounds. We can also play extra mile. So 4.7 with tailwind. I would say this is 10% extra, so about 3.8 rings. So 3.8 rings is more or less on this position. So let's go with about 2 backspin and full left. 4 rings should be enough.
Perfect shot.
That's it. Okay. Especially playing with a keymaker ball, we can play probably 1.5 backspin only. But I would say this is okay. And Thor's hammer 4 should be okay. So uphill shot, what we have now, and 6.2 mile per hour with tailwind. So 2.8 rings. As you can see, we are really short, even with the 2.8 rings. So let's go with about half bar of backspin. We want to make our bounce more or less on this position, and 2.8 rings is more or less here. So let's go with it.
Perfect shot.
And that was really spot on, but we need more backspin. So probably about, I think probably something between 1 and 2 bars of backspin.
Great shot.
And we got taken. Okay, hole number 4. So what I will do is playing a sniper shot. Regarding the ball, we can, I would say, even with a slight headwind combined with side wind that we have, we can even play, I would say, Navigator, Quasar, Titan Ball, Katana. So I will play Katana Ball just to make the width a little lower. So probably for a wind of about, let's say, 5. We would be adjusting more or less 5.3 more or less at max numbers. If we are not at max numbers, let's say 80%, it's probably more or less a little more than 1 ring per 1 mile per hour.
Great shot.
So 5.7 I will probably adjust for about 6 rings.
Perfect shot.
Coming too short. That was a big miss. I was really worried about adjusting to a higher elevation. So we have now a tricky recovery shot.
Great shot. Birdie.
So 6.0. We can go with a full top spin shot, but it's not recommended. I would rather prefer to land up like this and adjust probably about 1 ring.
Perfect shot.
To get in the hole. So I need to review this hole, especially regarding the way I adjusted. So I will forfeit the next shootout. And let's go for next hole is hole number 5. Big dog or force hammer together with the big dog. So I'm thinking about, let's see the curve. We have less distance than extra mile, which is good because we will have tailwind, but curl is 41 versus 47. I would say it should work similarly. So let's go with Titan Ball, Force Hammer, and let me set up the backbone. So second fairway, at least 20% extra. Power 3 ball, force hammer. So for instance, for a wind of about 6 with a strong tailwind, this is about 5 rings more or less. Anyway, if we are making a hook, the ball will probably be much longer. Probably something in the neighborhood of 100%. So let's see 6.4. One of the things is that we will not have a really strong wind. And let's try this adjustment.
Great shot.
Wow. Really, really tough shot. So 5.8 with this wind is about 8 rings with the adjustment that we have. So 8 rings could be more or less safe. So this is about 15 rings for the adjustment. Removing a little of power. Wow. Sit there. So looks pretty good, and as you can see, this is probably too much adjustment, but probably 80, I don't know. With the new wind model, we don't need to make this big adjustment, so probably 70% more or less, 80, more or less 70. So higher elevation, 5.2. So 2.3 at max numbers, and let's see the amount of backspin that we have. We don't have any chance with this. So I will adjust less than 2 rings.
Perfect shot.
And this will be a way long. Anyway, not a bad shot for the backspin that we have. Really a spot on wind adjustment. But if we make a driver like this, we can probably play a different boot, probably the Guardian. Hard to know. Wow.
Eagle.
Okay, we get the eagle. So hole number 6. Titan and the quarterback. Similarly to what we did on expert division, let's see if we can make it. Since we will be playing more than max distance with the hook, probably I would say 20% extra to the value that we will get, hopefully a good wind. So this is one more ring than the wind. The only difference that we will be playing quarterback level 8 instead of level 9. I don't know if there is a small difference in the distance. And we will have more crosswind, so I will be adjusting probably with more topspin. We used, I would say, 2.5 topspin on expert. With a quarterback level 9, probably I will go, I don't know, maybe full. So 6.6, about 8 rings. Let's go full. Wow, this is a really bad wind. We even have some, I don't know, some headwind. This is mainly because of the wind direction. We had a really crap wind direction, and this shot will be a kind of wind lottery shot, because we will sometimes get more tailwind, a little more of tailwind, sometimes a bad wind like we had. I don't know, maybe a powerful ball
Perfect shot.
would be the solution for this particular shot. Probably with the firework, with this wind, we will be making this shot. So 5.4. Probably a quarter, 0.7. No,
Great shot. Nice on.
the only chance to make this shot with this particular club is have better wind. We can even make a hook with the extra mile or whatever club we want.
Great shot.
And I would say the quarterback level 8 will only work with the proper wind, with a little more of tailwind that we had.
Birdie. Birdie.
Okay, hole number 7. Again, we need a side spin on this hole. We can play katana, we can play kingmaker. Thinking about weekend round, I will play kingmaker and sniper. So this is a shot with no elevation. .1. Let's see the ring adjustment. 6.1 with this kind of headwind is 7.4. We will not probably be playing max numbers because we are using a power 3 ball, probably something about 90%. So for a wind of 6.1 we need to adjust for about 7.2 rings.
Great shot.
So 6.5, let's adjust for about 7.5 rings. Oh,
Great shot.
this can hit the rough. That was close. Okay, the great shot destroyed all the adjustments. I don't know what could be happening with the perfect ball, but probably closer.
Great shot. Birdie. Birdie.
Okay, let's go for next hole, hole number 8. So let's play this one. So we will have side wind and a little of tailwind on hole number 8. So power 4 ball.
Perfect shot.
Oh, really good shot. I think the wind is not too bad to try a hook on this one. Let's go with 3. Sit there, please. Okay, wrong adjustment, but we have a pretty good spot to go for it. We probably need to adjust for more rings with the extra mile. I don't know, it's 7 what we have. So power 5 ball, probably the backbone,
Perfect shot.
probably. Let's see. This is a downhill shot, so I will adjust probably about 50%, 6.5. So 6.2 rings. But pretty close to medium numbers, so probably 5. 5.2.
Perfect shot. Nice on.
I don't know.
Birdie.
But I think that with the wind direction that we have, probably the hook was possible,
Birdie.
but the only thing is that we need to adjust better. Okay, hole 9. And what I will do probably is to be a little safer. So probably a firework ball, the power 4, extra mile sniper, backbone, hornet. So power 4 ball and extra mile. Let's see if we can make a good driver shot. So probably about 4 rings would be our adjustment.
Great shot.
So a little more than 4 rings. That's it. Oh, nice, nice, nice shot. So this is the ball to use with this driver. We will use some side spin to the right for our second shot to have a straight shot, maybe.
Great shot.
So probably medium numbers, 7.6 or so.
Perfect shot.
Oh, so close, so close.
Nice on. Perfect shot. Nice on. Eagle.
So a good round, but need to review holes number 4 and 8. So minus 12. Let's see our bracket. Still. Okay. So scorecard. Thanks a lot for watching. Bye bye.